Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CBIS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and just makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis before, but it's been a few weeks since the last time, and shame on me. This thing's just been continuing to trend upwards, but we'll get things updated here. The main driver of questions here was kind of the final portion of the day. Again, each of these represents 30 minutes. I bring that up because if you look down here at the volume bars, you can see, the final hour of the day, which would be the combination of these two volume bars given. Again, each of those is 30 minutes. Yeah, there was some dumping going on. Now, there's a lot of perspective that goes into this, though, meaning if you're a day trader and you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 7 seconds, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough at this point in time. But if you care about the big picture of things, the overall perspective, then the bulls are still in total control and it's not even close. So sure, there was some selling going into, the end of the day, going into the weekend, whatever you want to call it, but it all boils back down to what was your strategy going in. Again, big picture perspective, bulls are still well in control. So let's map out a couple areas of support and then resistance. So the ideal level of support, meaning, hey Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? If the price can stay up there above 0.1175, that would be the ideal situation. That would make the chart look the strongest. But by no means am I saying that if the price drops below it, that the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. Not saying that at all. That would just be, like I said, the preferable perspective of things from the big picture and for a very black and white way to kind of gauge the health of the move. And for those of you that maybe remember the past videos I've done on this, you've heard me talk about this before, but it's really just such a simplistic way to do it, is just keep an eye on that purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average. Keyword there being moving, meaning as time goes by, that line is going to continue to move its way upwards like that. And when you stop and think about it, well, what does the price have to do to remain above a line that's increasing? Well, the price itself has to keep on increasing, which by definition is what bullish moves do, right? That's why I love charts. They almost kind of insult your intelligence. So from the big picture of things, all about the 50-period simple moving average. As far as resistance levels, this is pretty straightforward at this point. And that's just simply where the party stopped today. On multiple occasions, for whatever reason, bulls try to get up through that 0.138 mark, but just couldn't quite do it. Like I said, a lot of history right up around that area. Not saying it can't be broken or anything like that, just simply stating that, from the quote-unquote story perspective, that seems to be where the sellers are currently hanging out. All in all, though, very nice day today, very nice week all in all, and as long as the price keeps on building those higher bases, long-term chart's going to take care of itself. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interest in and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend.